Hello, thank you for joining me for another video beer review then. So another new brewery from America on the channel then. And this is a brewery called Phase Free Brewing Company. And this is a can of their Marmalade. It's a hazy New England, or it's a hazy India Pale Ale. And it's brewed with Citra and Columbus hops. Nice looking can there, slightly dented at the bottom, but hey ho. So yeah, www.phase3brewing.com is a website, and this is a 16 ounce fluid ounce 1 pint can coming in at 6.5% ABV. So Citra Columbus in I assume it's on New England. It says hazy, so yeah, New England hazy. So that's quite an interesting. I mean, obviously Citra, but yeah, Columbus more kind of. You do get them, of course, in New England IPAs, but they are kind of one of the, before the hazies were around, one of the major, one of the main hops for the West Coast, more bitter, kind of piney, that kind of thing. So this will be interesting to see how it goes. So yeah, let's crack this beer open and see what we get out of this. I've had this can a fair while, so it's not going to be the freshest beer, but it's still within a reasonable time zone. So yeah, I've gone for one of these glasses, so I've not long washed it out, so we'll see how clean it is in a minute, with all the bubbles clinging to it. So I've been looking forward to this for a while, so it's time. Let's generate a little bit of head and try and get that aromas coming through the beer a little bit. I'm aiming for a one finger head, to be honest with you. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Yeah, we're about there. We've got a little bit left in the bottom of the can. Yeah, a nice, really kind of one finger, creamy white head. Hazy. It's quite a dark haze actually. It's got a little bit of almost like pulpiness to it. Quite impressive. 6.5. I mean, you know, some of these beers they don't quite look like this. They're a little bit kind of thinner in the old in the whole haze department. Anyway, let's get a nose on this then. Wow. Okay. Wow, it's got a real kind of old school. No, you're getting the Columbus hops. I think that's what it is. It's more of a. It's got kind of a muskiness to it. Yeah, real kind of old school, dank kind of. Yeah, green kind of hop crushed together, pungent dankness going on. Away from that, it's almost giving it a slight kind of. It's like a hop earthiness, but a real kind of like pungent one. Oh, it smells wonderful. Obviously, there's a citrusy edge, but that's kind of underneath that kind of real kind of like amount of hops in this. Wow, it's got a really interesting aroma. It's triggering memories over the years of certain beers I've had this kind of aroma to. Yeah, let's give it a try. Cheers. Wow. I don't know what amount of hops. It doesn't give you any of that kind of detail they've used on this beer. Just check out the lace in there. I would imagine they used a hell of a lot. It's this beer is chopped full of hops. It's really nice because this isn't one of them absolutely. Oh, there's a spider coming down there, so you can move down there, mate. There we go. Interested? Yeah, it's not one of them absolute juice bombs that you can get. This has got more. It's got a kind of a resiny kind of feel to it. That dankness I was getting on the nose, it's on the taste. It's more of a. It's got a dankness to it. It's really kind of really interesting one. I mean, I'm digging the hell out of it. I think it's got remnants of West Coast kind of vibe going on. Really good. Mm. Wow, that really is. It's tasty as you know. So it's got a little bit of pine edge to it as well. That green, that real kind of chopped amount of hops they must have used for. I don't know whether it's the same ratio of hops or there's more Columbus, or I would imagine that it's either the same or there's more Columbus. I'll be shocked if it's more Citra than Columbus. This is giving me all the Columbus vibes, you know. Wow, that really is a different kind of flavour profile for me for New England. I'm digging it. I think it's great because I like a bit of variation even within a style. I don't like them all being the same. Otherwise, it gets a bit. It's another one of a New England style, and it gets a bit. Even though they're very good, don't get me wrong. It gets monotonous. You know that word that I can't pronounce. And this isn't. This is actually breaking the chain a little bit from the main kind of what you get within the style, and I like that. I think that's great. Otherwise, it just becomes a little bit. It's like anything. You keep drinking the same style all the time, you just get bored of it. Even if it's a very well made beer, brewed all the time to perfection, it just gets. There's not much variation. This is actually, yeah, this is a nice variant of within a style. Look at the lacing on there as well. It's pretty damn cool. So first beer from these guys. So Phase 3. I've heard a bit about them over the years, and I've gone ahead and I want to try different breweries from the States rather than the general ones. You know, the more regular ones we get, or the more well known ones we get. You know what? Let's give it a try. The price point of some of these beers is quite reasonable comparative to UK breweries, and obviously I love American beer as well. The whole thing that goes with it, I'm fascinated by it, and obviously a lot of American friends. So that you know, it all fits into really what I want to do, what I want to try. I don't always go in for things that everyone else is kind of reviewing, or you know, I'm drinking what I want to drink, and I'm giving it a review. So anyway, enough of that fluff. One more taste then, and we'll clear this one up. Yeah, that is a damn tasty beer. There is a citrusy note. Don't get me wrong; it's not all about the Columbus thing going on. There's a slight pineapple edge. There is a slight kind of jammy edge with it as well, which is quite nice. You don't always get that with a New England. But yeah, overall, I mean, this is a slightly aged can, but it's kept really well. It's been in the fridge. I've had it for a good while. This whole fresh drink, I'm becoming more and more skeptical about that over the years. To be honest with you, in a can, if it's kept well at a certain temperature, don't keep bringing it out. Just keep them fresh. Don't keep touching them. Don't put them in the doors of the fridge so it moves around. Put them on a shelf. Temperature should be good as gold, and this one is. So, anywho, let me know if I've had this one before. My first beer from Phase 3 Brewing Company, and this is their Marmalade, a hazy New England pale ale with Citra and Columbus hops, and it's coming in at 6.5% ABV. Nice beer, really tasty. Let me know if I've had this one before or anything else from this brewery. I'll see if I can get it. We've got a few of these beers in the UK at the moment, so I'll be sure to maybe check out another one in the future. Thank you for watching then. You'll take care. I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.